Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
I'm Storm Track 7 Chief Meteorologist Mark Schnackenberg. As we head through the next 24 hours, there will be some big changes on the way. Tonight, temperatures actually will be rising. We'll get into the mid-30s around here with a few rain showers before the bottom falls out as we head through the day tomorrow. Tomorrow, high impact event on the way. We'll have snow during the morning hours. Wind won't be too bad early on, but after the snow tapers off, the wind cranks up, and it is going to be a problem. Near blizzard conditions are expected, especially out in the open country. We'll have a few inches of snow. The concern is not the amount of snow, but it's the snow with the gusty wind. We'll show you that in just a second. And then as we head into the day on Friday, still some blowing snow, a concern, but the wind will be a little bit lighter. Now, when we talk about a blizzard, it's not the amount of snow. We're not talking about a foot or 2 feet of snow. When we're talking about a blizzard, it's either any falling snow or blowing snow where winds are 35 miles an hour or stronger, sustained or gusts, and we have visibility less than a quarter of a mile for 3 hours. So if we have all these conditions for 3 hours, therefore a blizzard. So tomorrow we're going to be in a ground blizzard because by the time we get into the afternoon when that wind really cranks up, that snow will be over with. So there won't be any falling snow, it'll be the blowing snow that will be the concern, reducing visibility. So your storm meter in the plan now, have a plan B for tomorrow and if any travel. Travel is not looking good at all here during the afternoon and evening hours. Now during the evening around here tonight, the wind a bit breezy. That's been blowing some of the snow across the roads in the open areas, making the roads a bit slick. Notice the wind is lightening up by first thing tomorrow morning. As mentioned, as the front comes through, there's your south wind switching to the west and eventually northwest. So there's your passage of the cold front, and there's the increase in the wind right there. We're going to go from light wind to pretty gusty wind during the morning hours, and it stays windy throughout the entire afternoon with winds gusting to 40 miles an hour. This is where the worst of the conditions will be in the afternoon and into the evening hours. Still, winds are gusting to 35, 40 miles an hour even as we get towards 9 o'clock, and it's all out of the northwesterly direction. So here's the timing on this. Temperatures will be warming into the lower 30s as we get towards midnight. A little bit of light rain a possibility, maybe some patchy freezing drizzle in our northern counties where temperatures are still at about 31, 32 degrees. Now everybody gets up to about 34 degrees at one point and then starts to drop already as we get towards 4 o'clock. And we'll start to see more moisture move into the picture. So it could be a bit of a wintry mix very late tonight, early tomorrow morning. It changes over very quickly as the sun comes up. Snow across the region, and some of the snow could be heavy at times for a brief period of time. Temperatures will be in the low 30s. Snow continues throughout the morning hours. Notice the wind is increasing as we showed you the map earlier during that time frame. By lunchtime, still looking at snow, but the temperatures are already dropping. We're down into the lower 20s. Snow will be tapering off from west to east during the afternoon. By 4 o'clock, temperatures will be in the teens and 20s. This is where we have the near blizzard conditions, especially out in the open country. Visibility at times down near zero. And as we get into the evening hours, look at the temperatures dropping, now down into the single digits. Your wind chills will be down into the teens. So once our wind chills drop in the teens here tomorrow, wind chills will remain below zero. At least the wind chills will be in the teens below zero. But once the wind chills below zero here tomorrow evening, the wind chills will remain below zero day and night for the next 9 days. Snowfall totals, 2 to 5 inches across the region. This is going to be extremely hard to measure when it comes to that snow because the gusty wind anticipated. So with that in mind, your hour-by-hour forecast showing the temperatures warming into the mid-30s here through the evening hours with a lot of clouds around. It'll be late tonight. We have a small chance for a little bit of a wintry mix, and then that changes over to snow quickly in the morning. There's your city-by-city forecast for Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City. We've got some sunshine here on Friday, but it will be cold and breezy, so some blowing snow will be an issue once again. And then a chance for a few light snow showers. A little bit of light snow here Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Big story now turns to the cold and the prolonged time of we're going to deal with this cold. Highs, single digits above and below zero through next week. Wind chills during the day with a northwest wind around 10 to 15 miles an hour will be in the teens below zero. And then at night, air temperatures will drop down into the teens below zero in most nights, and then you factor in that wind, and wind chills will be in the 20s and 30s, could be as cold as 40 below zero at times, but at least we'll have some dry weather here Tuesday through next week. Not a lot of warmth anytime soon.